Welp, today was it. Today was Record Store Day. RSD 2026. People lined up all over the country. I saw pictures on Facebook of people lined up at local record stores at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So, I did what any true lover of records and true lover of vintage audio equipment and the old school way of listening to stuff. I did the absolute thing I should have done on record day, and that was stay in bed and get up and make coffee and watch some news. But I got the list of what they were selling, so I'm going to talk about what I would have bought if I did go next. Hey there. Thanks again for coming back. I truly appreciate it. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm really growing fast, and it's pretty exciting. So I'm kind of kidding around. Record Store Day, I usually don't attend them. I have been to a couple. I remember we had a big record store here in the Knoxville area years ago called Disc Exchange, and they had a huge store, and they used to set up a little stage in the corner. And on Record Store Day, they'd have local bands come around and play, which I thought was pretty cool. I had a friend that played in one of those local bands, and I went and watched them and just hung out at the record store and just had a good time and listened to some live local music. But I don't go down and line up at 5 in the morning to buy these special releases. I'm sorry, I just don't do it. One, I don't have the money to spend on these high price album collections that they're selling, and I just don't have the fortitude to get in line and stand for 3-4 hours waiting for the store to open. I'm sorry, but I did pull the list off the internet, and I did look. They had some interesting, I think they're all live albums that I was really interested in, and I wrote them down, and I wanted to share some of the ones I would have bought if I went down there. And maybe some of you guys did go, and maybe you picked some of these up. If you did, let me know how they were. The first one, and you're gonna be shocked. It's gonna be shocking. The John Coltrane Quartet, France, 1965, the complete concert, 4 LP set. Oh man, I love me some good John Coltrane. I've been getting into jazz here the last few years. I've been buying stuff like Miles Davis and Thelonious Monk and things like that, John Coltrane, and I really enjoy it. It's a great way to really listen to how well your system sounds. So I would have definitely picked up that. But how much would a 4 record set cost? I couldn't imagine. The next one I would have bought, and again, I think, these are all live, and I think they're interesting. Judas Priest, live in LA, 1990. That's a single LP. If it's half as good as Unleashed in the East, I would have bought it. Another one I would have bought, if I wouldn't have went down there, would be Pink Floyd, live in LA. I'm not sure the year. It didn't say on the list what year it was, but that certainly would have been an interesting album to buy. And actually, it was a 4 LP set. Wow, way beyond my budget, I'll tell you that. Another one, Michael Schenker Group, Best of Live, 1980 to 84. I've got a couple of his studio records. Michael Schenker, man, great stuff. It'd be interesting. That was a single LP. That'd be interesting to pick that one up and hear it. Michael Schenker Group. Another one, Thin Lizzy, live in Cleveland, 1976. Man, the heyday of Thin Lizzy. This is a 2 record set. That I definitely would have picked that one up. That sounds pretty cool. And the last one I would have bought would have been Van Halen, live in New Haven, Connecticut, 1986. I know, it's the Sammy years, but hey, I think that would have been a good one. And that's a 2 record set. So there's 6 of them that I would have bought if I would have got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and took my little self down to the local record store and sat in line, and they happen to have any of these. Those are the ones I would have bought. But I tell you, that really touched me when I looked at the Facebook pages of the local record stores here in Knoxville. The ages of the people lined up, 20s, 30s. I mean, it's fantastic. It's really come back, and I love to see it. because I think that analog way of listening to music and the what you have to go through to listen to a record and the equipment you have to have and just the whole thing that you have to do to listen, clean the record and all that stuff, I think it's great. I think it's great that the younger generation is catching on to the joys of listening to records, not just having earbuds in and streaming music off their phone. That doesn't take any effort. It just doesn't take any effort at all. Listening to records takes effort, and it shows your true love for listening to music. So with that, I just wanted to, I knew it was Record Store Day. I wanted to make a video about it and just to tell you my perspective. I thought about going to a couple of stores today, but I had some errands to run and got busy. And before I knew it, it was getting late. So I thought I would just touch base with you guys and let you know, hey, if I would have went, that's what I would have bought. So anyways, please subscribe, click that notification so you know when I'm posting a new one. Until next time, I appreciate your time and I thank you so much for watching.